well-timed yawn
every time
to kick it off.
God.
Welcome to Countdown to Infinity, a Marvel podcast. Really, we talk about the MCU mostly. Most of our episodes are about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're talking Captain America, Iron Man, the Thor.
Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk. I said the Thor.
The only Thor.
The only Thor.
Loki.
Okay. Let's just do them all.
ScarJo.
Black Panther.
What is her?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. My God.
So-
Everyone's just gonna think that I'm tired every single time that I do a pod because every time I just yawn or like
it's almost midnight.
Half the pod is just me yawning.
It's almost midnight. So my name's Emmanuel. I'm the host. I'm on this podcast all the time.
All the time. I'm in front of a celebrity.
Okay.
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
joined by a crowd favorite, an audience favorite.
Thanks.
It's Sofia.
Hello, it's me.
She's my girlfriend. She lives with me.
Whoa. You don't gotta get into details, into specifics.
We touched lips.
On occasion.
On occasion.
On holidays.
And I think you know what I'm talking about. But
Was it worth it?
Yes.
Was it worth the joke?
It was worth it, 100%.
Great.
But she
glad.
is basically the ringer of the podcast whenever we are behind recording or if there's extenuating circumstances or
Right.
just because of COVID where we can't record. We got to put an episode out.
And it's me.
And it's always you.
Y'all get me.
You're here. The backup, the
Right.
B movie becomes the A movie.
Right.
But babe, in my eyes, you're always the A movie. Did you know that Pocahontas...
What? Okay.
Okay,
All
well,
right. We're just
hard
gonna
pivot.
Yeah.
We'll get into the Marvel stuff here in a bit. We're
Right.
not reviewing a movie this week. We're going to have a conversation
Obviously.
about some Marvel stuff.
Okay.
Going to the movies, and then we're going to play a fun quiz.
Cool.
But let me get back to
Oh my
Pocahontas.
God. Again with the quizzes. I'm not good at these.
It's a Buzzfeed quiz. You can't win or lose. It's a
gonna
personality
lose.
quiz.
Oh my God. My personality sucks.
Well, then you might lose.
It's just gonna be like you're tired.
You're going to lose, yeah. Pocahontas,
Okay.
for Disney, 1995, Pocahontas was the A movie, or 97.
95.
95?
95.
Pocahontas was the A movie.
I don't know, actually.
Okay. But Pocahontas was the A movie, and Disney spent all of their resources, had their best people
Working on Pocahontas?
Working on Pocahontas.
Good for you, girl.
And the B movie for that year was Lion King, and they kept moving
No
money.
way.
They kept moving money from Lion King to fund Pocahontas.
Both were very successful because both of them are classics.
But
The
Lion King
is obviously way.
Lion King blew it out of the water.
To be fair, though, Lion King is. I feel like it's like a gender neutral movie. It's not specifically targeted towards any princesses per se, and it's not like specifically towards boys or like whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's just a good family movie. Everyone enjoys it. There's like
Aminals.
jokes. There are jokes in there for parents to get. There's jokes in there for kids to get. It's super colorful.
Yeah.
It's musical. It's not about anybody getting married. It's not about anything like crazy political. But Pocahontas has those vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Pocahontas.
So that's probably why.
Pocahontas came out June 16th, 1995.
I was just born.
And I was celebrating
Your fourth birthday.
my fourth birthday.
Just kidding.
That movie, so Pocahontas cost $55 million and it grossed $340 million and it has
Wow.
55% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What? Rotten Tomatoes. Come on. You could do better.
Lion King came out the year before. Wow.
Yeah.
June 24th, 1994. And it cost less than that. It cost $45 million and it almost made $1 billion.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the
hold
animation.
on. Rotten Tomatoes, 93. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, damn.
I mean, no, that is what it is, but yeah.
Wow.
Rotten Tomatoes it's not important.
But it is.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I would say that it's an aggregate and it doesn't.
But to be fair, though, also, this is also super off track from the MCU.
Yes, we'll get back to it soon in a bit.
But like the animation styles in Pocahontas are way different than The Lion King. Like you can tell that they really tried with those colors and the background because the background
Oh my
alone,
God,
it's very like almost geometrical. Like if you look at it, like it's so different, very different.
Pocahontas leans so much into
The contrast of colors, though. My
Yeah.
God, it's so pretty.
it's very artistic.
Yeah.
It's muted, but it's very bold colors. But then Lion King is just
it's made for kids.
It's a
colorful.
drama.
It's so.
it's Hamlet.
I can't wait to be king.
It's
I mean, that
Hamlet
whole
with
scene.
animals. Yeah, so it's kind of. Anyways, let's
so
get to the
silly.
MCU. Well, actually,
There's
good
a
segue.
pyramid of giraffes and zebras.
That's not
and
possible.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just fun.
So
sorry.
we're talking about movies now.
Right.
We're going to talk about.
Let's segue.
It's happening. All right, it's happening. Coronavirus interrupted
Whoa.
so much. What?
You were like, we're talking about movies now, and I was like, let's segue, and you're like, coronavirus.
No, this is where I'm getting at. So COVID-19 interrupted for everyone.
I see
You
it.
know
Okay.
it's happening. But
see it now.
films were affected as well.
Yes.
Movie releases. We're supposed to be in the middle of summer blockbuster season right now.
Right.
Black Widow was supposed to have already been out. We would probably already be talking about it on a
Poor ScarJo.
pod.
She just can't get a break, can she? Go ahead.
Well, she's fine. She's doing fine.
No. So I need to text her.
Are you kidding me? She's getting married
No,
to the
no.
lead anchor of Weekend Update?
No, I need to text her. I need to make sure she's all right.
There are no higher highs than that. But so these movies are postponed a year. We'll see Black Widow
Jesus.
a while from now.
My goodness.
But I just want to ask you, as these movie theaters start to open,
Okay.
how comfortable are you going to a movie theater?
I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, so next question.
No, but
just
like,
kidding.
what are?
Well, I mean, like, you're asking me specifically? Okay, so I mean, nobody knows this, but I have an autoimmune condition.
Yeah.
So I've already spoken. I have like actually a really, really rare condition. Only 20,000 people have it. I don't want to say what it is because it's like it's personal. But so I see like this team of doctors at least once a month. Also personal, sorry. But they've already
Name them.
No, but they've already advised me that it's just a little more dangerous for me because I need to treat this very seriously, as does everybody. So going into small spaces that are crowded, yeah, that's probably not the best bet for me. It's not the best go around. So yeah, no, I'm not about that life.
Yeah, I'm interested in. I asked you because I don't think you're unique in that outlook. I think there's a lot of people who would just rather not risk that.
Right.
Because there are movie theaters that are opening. There are movie theaters open now, and
Bonkers.
the large ones. Some local ones are already open, but the large
Yeah.
ones like AMC, the largest theater chain in America,
Right.
Regal, those places are setting the guidelines up now, hoping that
Right.
they can get people back in.
Right.
There was a big backlash because they weren't going to enforce masks. Now they are.
Yeah. And that to me just tells me that if they didn't even want to enforce a mask regulation, then they're probably not going to be as, like, I don't even know how to put it in a nice way. But like, I don't think that they're going to enforce any other safety precautions when it comes to like actual social distancing or like actual cleanliness or monitoring each customer. I mean, because it's just going to be a hard thing to do. Like, because there's going to be there's going to be individuals that are going to be like, oh, I don't want to wear it all the time, or oh, I forgot it, or oh, whatever, or it's just a little more
Or just
careless.
won't do it.
Yeah,
They
like,
will make a
honestly.
big deal about not doing it. And
Yeah.
so there's a couple things happening. Obviously, it's all in conjunction with the fact that we don't have a cure for anything. Cases continue to rise.
Right.
There's a movie that is right now, the release date hasn't shifted that much, coming out in a couple weeks. Christopher Nolan's Tenet,
Oh yes.
which is a big $200 billion movie. People assume it's going to
Actually,
be
so stoked for that.
the first wide release, and they are betting
Oy.
that the movie is going to bring back audiences to theaters. Because right now, there's nothing really out
Yeah.
that makes me say, well, it may be
It's
worth
worth it.
going.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of fun re-releases. We went to a drive
We went to a drive-in.
which is a lot safer, I'd say. It's outdoors, social distancing, 2 parking spots either side.
Yes, I was going to say, like, they actually had a lot of safety protocols that they were enforcing, like, at the actual movie theater. Like, they made it very clear to everyone that you need to be a certain distance apart, even whenever we were in the lines for...
the restroom or the restaurant.
Yeah, like, there was somebody monitoring the restroom, and they were just like, oh, like, you need to wait out here, and then they had everything taped off, and like you couldn't touch anything. They even had some workers that were opening the doors for us at concessions, because they didn't want anybody touching the doors, which I thought was really, really nice.
Yeah, I would probably be more inclined to go
sanitizing stations too.
I would be more inclined to go to a drive-in than a movie theater at this point.
100%, yeah.
But this idea that Tenet, and again, they could just move it back again if cases continue to rise, which I assume they're going to.
Right.
And we may not know for a couple of months whether or not more movies will start to roll out. But it's an interesting thing. I Black Widow, I just looked it up right now, is going to come out November 6th of this year still. 3 days after Election Day. But also, it's going to be interesting to see what the landscape is, or if Marvel just thinks we're not going to risk it and just keep moving them back. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who just won't go to the movies for a long time. I mean, I'm talking a year or longer, just because if they have everything at home streaming and they don't need to go out, then why would they?
Yeah, I feel like now there's this mindset of like, oh, well, they've already released certain things online already. Like, what was that animated movie?
Trolls.
Yes, thank you.
Trolls World Tour.
Trolls was just automatically released
and
online.
It did well
and
online.
It did fantastic. There was such a crazy amount of social media presence when the premiere happened. Like, there was families that were getting into it because it was like right when all of this shutdown and stay-at-home orders and everything
they
like that
were making a lot of money.
Yeah, and
movie theaters got really upset.
Yes, and I mean, I get why they were upset. I really do, but I also really love that the Trolls franchise did that, because it's like you just want to take the safety precautions, and that's what you got to do.
Yeah, our TVs have gotten bigger and bigger, and it almost feels like you can create that experience. We have surround sound.
Yes, we do.
Now. But I mean, I still enjoy going to the movie theaters. I think there's nothing that replaces it, but the risk is very high, and I don't know what movie is worth that risk.
What 2-hour movie?
What
is
2.5 hour movie, or what? I mean, I at this point probably would have for Endgame, but there's no Endgame in the near side.
I don't even think I would have for Endgame, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's terrible to say on this pod, but literally no movie.
I think that's why you really have to focus on what the protocols are, because one of the reasons we went to the drive-in was because we felt safe, and we looked up beforehand what they were doing.
Yeah, we looked up everything.
We had friends that went, they said, no, they make sure there are
very anal
plenty
about
of space. And I feel like if we were ever, even in the next 6 months, to go to the movie theaters, they would have to set those kinds of precautions up. And that's why when they said there's no masks, we were not going to enforce that part.
That's what
we're
I'm
not going to do
saying.
that. Then you almost feel like they don't. Not that they don't want to, but they don't care.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to do the bare minimum requirements for a movie theater, whatever state gives out their own certain like regulations per business or per movie theaters, to be more specific. They're just going to do the bare minimum, and then even then, maybe not even like actually like enforce it to each worker.
It's hard to enforce.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be impossible, because it's like when our malls opened up here in Texas. Like, there's a bunch of people going, and I have friends that work at the mall, and they're like, oh yeah, people just don't care. They just do whatever they want still. I'm like, okay, well then what was the point of having this huge press release on like, oh, we're going to do this and that and that?
Well, so for Marvel,
this and that and that.
For Marvel, the biggest move was Black Widow, because that movie's done, completely 100% already wrapped.
Yep.
They had already had
Signed, sealed,
commercials
delivered.
out. It was going to come out on May 1st.
Oh my gosh,
and that
that's
has
insane.
moved on.
Yep.
And now we wait for it. But there's also Eternals, which is supposed to come out later this year.
Yes.
But now I feel, I think Angelina Jolie, Kumail Nanjiani, they've moved that movie back, and I feel like we're not even going to get a trailer or anything. But that movie is really close to being done.
See, now I'm wondering what's going to go straight to Disney Plus.
Well, let's talk about that. So Captain America and the Falcon, that was a series, and WandaVision. Those are 2 Disney Plus shows that were 10 episodes each. from the MCU that were supposed to be on Disney Plus later this year.
But
One of them was supposed to be
what
out
about
by
production?
August. Production halted March 14th. So they weren't able to finish even
Right.
filming it. So even those things that you think would be safe because it's Marvel and it would be in your home,
they
they just
there
didn't
comes-
finish
Yeah, it comes
making
with all
it.
the safety stuff for
There
filming.
is a series called What If that Marvel was going to put out next year. And the special thing with What If is it was an animated MCU show. And from what I've heard and what I've read, shows like Solar Opposites, Rick and Morty, a lot of the Fox lineup, like Family Guy, Simpsons.
Right.
Those things can continue because all of that can work remotely. You don't have
Right.
actors in the same room. Those are
That's true. It can all
things
be
being
distanced apart.
animated.
Yeah.
So
Because it's just all computer generated.
So that's
it's-
my theory
yeah.
is maybe they bump up that Marvel What If show. Now the hard part is the voice cast for that show was apparently really good. It was all the actors from the MCU. So you'd somehow have to
create that.
get them to record it,
Yeah.
which I don't think would be too insane, especially if, you're sending
you
them
got-
everything they need.
I was about to say, if you got Marvel money, you're probably
Yeah.
going to send it to their
could
house.
set up we're doing this in our living room right now.
You know they have an office. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
an office here. You know what, Marvel, just
Come
send
on
it our
over.
way.
Oh my
Just-
God.
You know what? This is your invitation.
Robert Downey Jr. will let you use our podcast
Come
equipment.
on over, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a dog.
Just pay our rent for 10 years,
You can
please.
pet him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's my assumption. But I was really hoping because, for example, Mandalorian season 2,
oh my God.
100% done already. That whole the next
Oh, thank
season's
God.
already done.
Okay.
So I was thinking maybe
Maybe they
the
just
next
have to
Marvel
edit it?
stuff is already done, but Mandalorian's done. The season 2
It's
is already
edited,
done.
done, signed, sealed, delivered?
Signed, sealed, delivered. They filmed it, and now the filmmakers are already sharing behind the scenes pictures. They're like, "Oh, this
that's
was fun."
fun.
But yeah, I was hoping it was the same case with the Marvel stuff. But their movie stuff, we were just talking about Hamilton being on Disney Plus.
I'm so I'm
That
gonna
was
cry
bumped
all
up a
over
year,
again.
so
I'm so excited.
That's all changed up for Marvel. But yeah, I hope that, and I feel like they kind of lucked out in a weird way. This is an awful situation for everyone. COVID is bad for everyone.
Everyone.
But for
agree.
Marvel, the break between Endgame and Black Widow, which would have been their next thing, is now longer.
I know.
And I feel like that might end up being good in terms of the narrative because it's so separate.
Oh, from
that
the
it's-
actual.
you-
I see what you're
It
saying.
feels more like you're building something new because
Okay.
it's going to be longer than a year since Endgame came out.
Yeah.
And sometimes if it happens
Isn't
too
that
quickly,
crazy?
you're like,
My gosh, time just freaking.
time
This is
flies.
insane. It feels like that time has flown, and then
Yeah.
since March, it feels like it's been a year already.
It has, yeah. And it's odd because I can't imagine ever being in that situation, like an end game where we were in a line to go in and then
Right?
the theater's packed with people. Can't imagine that.
Do you remember, like, we came straight over here to record the pod
Yeah.
right after, and there was so many people already waiting for the next showing. Like,
It was
the line was
packed.
literally wrapped around
Sold out,
the draft
sold
house.
out,
It
sold
was
out.
crazy.
And I really can't
Do you,
imagine that
do you
happening.
remember what people look like? I don't even remember
No.
what people look like.
I've been fine. I've been going out every day.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I haven't been. But yeah, I mean, obviously the priority for us and for everyone listening is to stay safe and don't feel like you're forced to do anything. And the cool thing about the time that we're in is if this was like even the 1990s and you were quarantined,
Okay.
you'd have to read a book or something dumb. And now we get to watch movies. And now everything is online. There's streaming. There's video games.
Right.
You can't find an easier time to
Yeah, to have
Yeah.
quarantine.
to be quarantined, even though still an awful
With-
situation.
No, I will say, even in quarantine, with all of these streaming services that we have, there are still moments where we're like,
What are we gonna do?
what are we gonna watch? There's nothing on here.
Go for a walk or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you. We're gonna stop talking about COVID.
We're gonna stutter somewhere.
Yeah. And we're gonna play a Buzzfeed quiz.
God.
There's
Okay.
two of them. I'll let you pick yours.
Okay.
You can do yours first. So
What?
these are two different quizzes from BuzzFeed. We didn't make them up.
Okay. Thank
They're
you,
random.
BuzzFeed.
They're different. And Sophia, if you pick one or two, you'll get to choose which one you want to do.
Oh God, decisions.
Number one
or number two.
or number two.
I feel like I'm at
The
that-
optometrist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When All right.
Well, number one, number two,
How are
or
you just gonna ruin my joke and then you're like, yeah, okay, bitch. And then
one?
you just move on.
or two, or are they about the same?
And,
3 or 4?
or about the same.
Or let's look at number 2 again.
Okay, now 2 or 3. Okay.
2 or
Anyways,
3?
stop. Okay.
Oh my God.
Don't know. I want to say 1, but my heart tells me 2.
You want to do 2?
I'm gonna go with 2. I'm gonna do 2.
All right, so 2. I'm gonna do the second
Wait.
tab.
No, I'm just kidding.
So your BuzzFeed quiz is: if you were a Marvel villain, which one would you be? I'm gonna give you the iPad
That's why.
and just describe what you're answering. Marvel villains. I know which one I would want to be.
Which one would you want to be?
I
Loki?
would want to be
Is Loki technically a villain? I mean, he has a change of heart at some
he has a
times.
villainous streak. Actually, he's a good one. Yeah, I think Loki would be cool. There's Death, Hera.
Do you want me to read these?
Yeah, go ahead. Read them as you're answering them.
Question numero uno. Oh, that was really bad.
Hold it closer to your mouth, to the microphone. There you go.
Number 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna ASMR. No. So number 1, which Infinity Stone would you want to have? Reality, power, time, mind, space, or soul? That is tough. I'm gonna do reality because I really want to fuck with people.
Wow, the red one.
I said it. How would your friends describe you? Weird, peaceful, not peaceful, respectful, bossy, funny, or smart? I don't know.
Bossy.
Really?
Yeah.
Not smart? Wow. That's
just
fucked
kidding.
up.
I said bossy because I know that you were going to boss me about it.
So, how would you describe? Is it bossy, really?
No.
I think it's bossy.
No.
Respectful? No.
No.
Smart? Okay, do you want me to read them again?
Yes.
Okay. Weird, peaceful, respectful, bossy, funny, or smart? I'm going to say smart.
Wow.
I said what I said.
Wow.
Which color do you like? White, yellow, green, red, purple, or black? I really love red. Oh, shit. No, I'm going to go back. I like green, though, too. Green, I don't know. Green and red are my 2 favorite colors.
That's Christmas.
Because green... No, green just reminds me of nature, and red is just like a very
Blood.
No, it's a passionate color. God, weird. I'm going to go green.
Okay.
I don't know if we're
Oh my gosh.
Well, because if we're talking about villains, I want to be red because it's like, you know, like the dark side and like
You
know.
could end up something Hulk related if you pick green.
Oh fuck, you're right. Who's red?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's nobody specifically red.
Just pick
I'll
green.
do green. I'll do green. It makes my heart happy. If a stranger bumped into you, what would you do? Am I drunk or am I sober? Just kidding.
You'd probably bump them back,
It
to be
says
honest with you.
forgive
Is that on
them.
there? Hit them back? I've seen you do
Can
that.
I get stop?
You would like punch them and then be like, "Oops, sorry," but they would tell
I
that
would
you're not
do
sorry.
that. No, I would not.
Yes,
okay,
you would. You've done it.
So it's when did I do that?
We went to that snow cone place.
What are you talking
There
about?
was a snow cone place, and this lady was
snow
being
cone
really
place?
obnoxious. It was like a Raspa place.
What are you talking
And
about?
she was like walking away, and you just like bumped into her.
Oh, I remember this. No, I did not.
You did it
are
on
being
purpose.
so dramatic.
You
He
did it
is
on
lying
purpose.
his ass off. I did do something on purpose, but
Uh-huh.
that's because she. No. Let me explain what happened. She was super close to. She was in front of us. First of all, she was ordering first. She was being super rude to the worker.
Mm-hmm.
She also bumped into your sister, your younger sister, who is 2 years younger than I am. So it's like, oh, she's my baby.
Yeah.
She bumped into your sister, didn't apologize, and Nina was like, or his sister, Nina was like, oh my God, she just like bumped into me. And I was like, what? I got so, and that's the reason why I got so upset was because she was already super loud.
Yeah, she was
super
loud.
annoying. It was like over 100-degree heat in the summertime. We had been waiting for a while for these snow cones, but they were specialty snow cones, like Instagram
Honestly,
worthy.
overpriced because snow
Yeah.
cones should be 10 cents.
Yeah, but they were so good.
Okay.
But yeah, and so she was just being a big ol' bee. So it was like, you know what? So then whenever she bumped into me, I made eye contact with her and I shoved her back and I was like, sorry. And then she was like, oh no, it's okay. And then she left. It's like, bitch, don't fucking look at me like that.
We'll read the options because I
Anyways,
know that will
I don't
probably
think
be on
that's
there.
on here. No.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So if a stranger bumped into you, what would you do?
Forgive them is the first
Nope.
option.
Not that one.
Insult them, prepare for
Maybe.
revenge.
Yes.
Oh my god, destroy their house.
Yes.
Kick them out or complain to any elder. What?
Elder?
I would not do that. So this is very circumstantial. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the circumstance.
I would say prepare your revenge is a good one.
No, if it was a legitimate accident, I would forgive them because I do that all the time because I'm very short. I'm only 5 feet on a good day. And at concerts and stuff, people bump into me all the time. And I'm like, oh, no worries. It's okay.
Prepare your revenge.
Insult them. I don't know. Again, if they were mean to me.
How would you insult someone who bumped into you? What would you say? Nice move.
No, I'd be like, bitch, you just hit me. Like
That's not an insult.
Yeah, well.
You have to insult what they did.
So you just want me to be like, bitch, you're ugly?
Yeah, you have to insult them. You got to be like...
What if they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I didn't see you. I'm like, bitch, you're
ugly. You're like... Why don't you learn to roll that chair?
Yeah. Destroy their house is a bit extreme.
That's too extreme.
Kick them out. Kick them out of what?
I think you would prepare your revenge.
I don't think I would unless they were being super annoying like that lady.
So you were going to put forgive me?
Yeah, I would forgive them. If it was an accident. If a stranger bumped into you, yeah, he just bumped into me.
Okay.
Wait, does he say sorry first? For not seeing
Let's say he doesn't.
Oh, then yeah, I would prepare for my revenge. I'd be like, oh, did you not see me? You didn't feel you touching me right now?
All right, pick one.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'll do forgive.
Wow.
No, that doesn't feel right. It really doesn't feel right. I'll prepare.
Prepare for revenge.
Yes,
that's what she picked.
That's what I picked. Okay, which is your favorite movie? Avengers, Infinity War, Black Panther, Avengers, Age of Ultron, nah. The Avengers, Thor Ragnarok, or Captain America? No, not Captain America.
I think Thor Ragnarok's up there.
Yeah, Ragnarok's
Black
up
Panther
there.
is good.
Black Panther is also up there, just visually, amazing. And then Infinity War, I mean, hello, come on, like, it's Infinity War, like, how could you not? Well, fuck. But I also love the soundtrack of Ragnarok.
Ragnarok's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but there's no point to it.
What?
There's no point to it.
Yeah, there is.
What happens?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the point of the movie?
So Thor realizes that his home isn't the place, it's the people.
What? That's it?
No, that's not the only
like in
thing.
I'm saying in like this huge timeline, like I feel like we could have just gone without it. Because what? It's like...
I guess it is separate from the rest of them.
Yeah,
but
and
it's
then
still a really good movie.
It's also like... So Hera's there for a second, and then she's like, okay, bye. See you later. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was just a fun...
Wow.
It was a fun...
Wow, I'll tell Taika Waititi you thought his movie...
It's like a fun distraction.
You know what? I'm going to tell Taika that you thought his movie was pointless.
Taika, homeboy, I love you. You know I love you. Emmanuel knows I love you. You are in my top 5, if you know what I'm saying. I love him. Like, I have a huge crush on Taika. You're right. I will never disrespect him again. Yeah. I love that. You know what? I'm going to pick that just because I feel...
What'd you get?
Oh, I don't like what I got.
What'd you get?
I got Killmonger.
Wow, from Black Panther?
Yeah.
He's not even a bad guy. Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying he's like a sympathetic bad guy because you understand where he's coming from, and I think that's what makes him a good bad guy.
I don't know if I like it. It says, nah, just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors who jumped from ships.
Why are you laughing?
Because they knew death was better than bondage. That is not me at all.
All right, it's my turn. Let me do my quiz.
Lame.
So I'm doing a different quiz because you picked 2.
See, now I feel like, it's for nothing.
Mine is this Would You Rather quiz will determine which Marvel film matches your personality.
Well, that sounds way more fun than mine.
Yeah, it is. Mine is quick and easy. So it says, which team would you rather join? Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
Ooh.
Probably from Civil War. Team Cap has him, a Bullseye, Falcon, Scarlet Witch. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. I would say I'm an Iron Man boy.
I would
because Spider-Man is there too. Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Black Widow, Vision. Yeah.
I feel like I like Cap's heart more than Iron Man's heart, but because Iron Man doesn't have a heart. But also because Tony's he's Tony, you know.
Yeah, I like it. I'm Team Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
Who would you rather punch, Vulture or Ego? So Vulture from Spider-Man and Ego from Guardians.
Yeah.
I would punch Ego.
Really? Oh, you
Yeah.
got daddy issues though.
Yes, but also at the end of
Yes, but that's very personal.
at the end of Spider-Man, he ended up being like a good guy.
I don't remember that. I thought he died.
No, at the end of in the end of Spider-Man, Homecoming, he
I don't remember that.
so Vulture finds out who Peter Parker is in Spider-Man, but he doesn't tell anyone. He sees him as Peter Parker, and he doesn't say anything in prison. You gotta watch the movie again.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember at the end. Oh, you know what? Am I thinking of the London one?
Far From Home?
Where it's like broadcasted.
Yeah. Mysterio dies.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's Mysterio. He definitely dies.
Oh, Jake.
Who would you rather kiss, Black Widow or Bruce Banner? Ooh, the character.
Wait, so Bruce Banner, not Hulk?
Not Mark Ruffalo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bruce Banner, not the Hulk. Or Black Widow. Bruce Banner would probably be very gentle.
Would Black Widow even let you kiss her?
See, that's the issue. Is she might kill me because her name is Black Widow. I'm gonna play Bruce Banner to be safe. I would be alive afterwards. Who would you rather play pool
What
with?
if you piss him off?
Who would you rather play?
You can't argue.
I can be
He's
like,
always gonna be right.
I could tell him the sun's coming down, baby.
Let me just kidding.
Who would you? Oh my God! Who would you rather play pool with, Thor or Loki? I would say Loki. That's a lot of fun.
He's gonna cheat.
Who would you rather have a slumber party with, Okoye from Black Panther or Gamora from Guardians? Gamora.
No, I think Okoye. She's gonna be more fun.
What would you rather wield, Mjolnir?
Gamora's gonna be. You're gonna be like, oh, you want to start a pillow fight? And Gamora's gonna be like, why?
I already
she's not
picked.
gonna be about it. Okay, I'm sorry. What was the last one?
What would you rather wield, Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer, or Cap's shield?
Oh, the hammer. What?
The shield.
What? Why are you picking the opposites of what I'm saying?
No,
on purpose?
the hammer gets destroyed. So the shield doesn't.
Doesn't the shield? They had to make him a new one.
Which place would you rather visit, Asgard or Xander? They're both
Where's
destroyed.
Xander?
That's from Guardians, the first Guardians.
Oh, I would go there.
They're both destroyed, though. But yeah, Xander has aliens and stuff.
Yeah, Asgard has that bad past, too.
Which song would you rather jam out to? Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Suede. Blue Suede. Iron Man by Black Sabbath. Hooked on a Feeling.
Yeah. I can't stop this feeling.
Who would you rather snuggle, Rocket Raccoon or Baby Groot? Rocket Raccoon.
Baby Groot. Baby Groot
but
can dance
mean.
with me.
Yeah, I'd Rocket Raccoon. He's soft. Which path would you rather take?
Your rabies.
Frozen in ice for 70 years or space jump 700 times? Do you remember when they space jump
Yeah.
in Guardians 2? I would be frozen in ice for 70 years.
Why?
Because I'd want to get past here now. Which species?
But if you space jump, you wouldn't do... Okay, I'm sorry.
Which species? No, if you space jump, you just move farther.
That's what I'm saying. You would still be out of here.
Which species would you rather procreate with? Oh my God.
All right.
Kree or Sovereigns? Or they're both from Guardians. I would say Sovereign. Kree are hardcore. They're the ones that...
So are the Sovereign. They're the ones that turn bad. Remember? They're the ones that destroy everything.
Well,
and
Sovereign...
they die.
But they always want everything to be perfect and fine. But the Kree are the ones who are chop your hand off if you steal kind of guys. Who would you rather have as a BFF, Bucky or Jarvis? Jarvis. Bucky betrays people left and right.
Okay.
Which Infinity Stone would you rather misplace? Misplace. Power or time? Power. Which I have a long one. That's why I'm going so fast. I'm not even halfway through mine. I shouldn't have picked this one.
Wow.
Which non-MCU...
You should just taken the same one.
I know. Should I just do that?
No, we already halfway done
Sorry.
with this.
Which non-MCU Marvel character would you rather see with the Avengers? Deadpool or Wolverine? I'd
Jar
say
Jar Binks.
Deadpool. Gotta fuck that shit up. Which suit would you rather wear? Shrinking or wings? Wings.
Oh.
You can die so easily if you're shrunk down. Who would you rather marry? Scarlet Witch or Vision?
Ooh,
What?
Vision.
Vision dies, though. Scarlet Witch can play with your reality. So, yeah, Vision. Who would you rather go to karaoke with? Shuri or Spider-Man?
Shuri, she's fun as shit.
Yeah.
No, Tom Holland, because he won the
Oh, yeah, he
lip
did do
sync.
that. Yeah, I'll pick Spider-Man.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I'm at the end now. Which Marvel director would you rather have a long lunch with? Ryan Coogler from Black Panther or Taika Waititi?
Ooh, Taika in the bedroom, though.
That says, I'm just having a lunch with them.
No.
I want to pick both of them. They're so good. Ryan Coogler.
You better pick Taika for me.
I will.
Because if you go to lunch with him, you can invite me.
But Ryan Coogler is around my age, and he has had such a great run with Fruitvale, Creed.
Yes, he has, and good
Black
for
Panther.
him. I love him too, but Taika.
I picked Taika. The movie I got was Captain America: Civil War. You stick to your convictions no matter the cost. You would never intentionally hurt someone you love, but you will always put the big picture
I
first.
can protest this right now.
I guess it got me spot on, baby. Well, that's it for this episode. We didn't talk about a movie, but we did talk about coronavirus. We talked about Marvel and streaming, and then we played a fun quiz. So this counts as an episode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, there's no Marvel movies.
There's no Marvel. We're almost done with non-Marvel movies too. John and Andrew are really tired of it because now we're down to watching like sequels of
anything that has
movies that came out like 20 years ago. We're finding like copies of.
Yeah.
But hey, we're doing it for you.
All for you, baby.
And everyone loves that game in the middle. So yeah, it's still a lot of fun. But thanks so much for listening. We hope that you enjoy the pod.
You have no idea how much we appreciate it. Like, I legitimately thank you. Thank you for like the nonstop support. It's amazing.
2 years now. 3 years.
Man.
Wow.
2 or 3 years or 5 years or whatever the number
is.
is.
It's been 100 years.
Oh my God.
We hope all of you are staying safe. I would say a significant amount of our listeners live in the UK where coronavirus is there too. It's everywhere. Everywhere you listen.
Everywhere.
But it's important that you stay safe, and if listening to the pod helps and watching these movies help pass some of the time, then we're happy to do it.
One of our listeners, his wife just got tested. Because I follow him. I follow you guys whenever you follow me. So hello.
Well, yeah,
Danny.
go to plugs. Yeah, Danny. Thanks, Danny.
Hi, Danny. Yeah, his wife got
plugs.
tested, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I hope she's okay.
I know. I hope so too. I'm gonna check in on him in a couple of days. Hey, Danny.
You want people to follow you on Twitter or not really?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's at Simply Sophie, SimplySofie. Write it down. Oh, there's an underscore before all that.
Oh my God. You'll never find her. Support the pod. Go to patreon.com/DelphinPod, DelfinPod. It goes a long way. It helps us continue the pod every single month.
It really does.
It pays basically for our hosting and our ability to do all this stuff. So thank you so much. Up until Election Day, and who knows, maybe even further, in November 3rd, afterwards we'll go watch Black Widow together.
Maybe.
But before that, maybe, yeah, I guess it's not pushed back.
It's yeah.
But before watching Black Widow, go out and vote, and you can now register to vote at delphinpod.com. It's incredibly important to make your voice heard, and in order to vote, you need to register. And if you go to delphinpod.com, we partnered with Rock the Vote. It's literally 3 clicks, and you will be registered to vote this year, and it's really important to us. So go to delphinpod.com and do that.
I have all kinds of people that I've convinced. Like, I've talked to just some of my friends, and they're just like, oh, well, I mean, I don't know where I can go register. I'm like, oh, bet?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, cool. Let me send you to our website.
And it really is. And
it's so quick, too. Like, so many of even my family, like my cousins, as soon as we repost anything having to do with voting in our website, they're just like, oh, for sure, and then they go check it out. It's super quick and
it's quick and easy, and it's just a little bit harder than actually voting, so it's going to be really important to do it. So yeah, we want to make sure everyone can. You can still go to tpublic.com and buy a shirt there. That helps the pod too. Rate and review it, do all that stuff, listen to all the other Delphin Pod shows.
Thank you.
But we'll see you next week. We should be back with a movie and one that might be pretty good.
Okay.
It's not.
Maybe.
It's probably not.
All right.
We're running out of them.
Okay.
But thank you guys so much. Stay safe out there.
Yes, please stay safe. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye-bye.